Yeah, ready, steady, go. So the way that we do, so like also here, what I will share with you is that this is really a practice. So it's there is a structure to each session. Here we are going to have the more condensed version. But there is really a flow. So the first thing that we do is that we start with some warming up exercises. So we start by clapping. Why do we start by clapping? Is because when we clap our hands, we in this way, palm to palm, we are stimulate some special pressure points that stimulate our blood circulation and immediately activate our energy. Ready? Go! And as you do this, you can make already an effort to connect with each of the person in the camera. And I think you guys, some of you know each other, so take a moment to look at each other. Even if it's via Zoom, we can do it. And then the next step is that we add some rhythm to it. So we go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. And this one gets very difficult at Zoom because the sound, there is a lot of delays. Then the next thing, and here now it starts to be really interesting, because the next thing is, instead of doing 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, we keep the same rhythm. We do ho, ho, ha, 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 with an H, which is very, very aspirated. This was for me very difficult to learn at the beginning, because I always get teased that I don't say happiness, but I say happiness. Because we Italians don't really pronounce, well, we pronounce the H where it doesn't belong. So I will say here instead of ear, or air instead of hair. I can tell you the communication with my husband at home is incredibly difficult, but this is ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Because it really has to come from your diaphragm. You have to start moving your diaphragm. Ready? Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. 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 Yeah! One thing we also always do in laughter yoga is very often we do very well, yeah, very well, yeah. Or if you want to learn some Italian, because this one always comes to me to say it in Italian, is molto bene, yeah, molto bene, yeah. Why do we do this? Because again, we reignite the clapping. You will see it especially afterwards doing the exercises. But when we do this is also like from the science of power poses. It's there is this very strong connection between our body and our mind, and we very often we think that it's only from our mind to our body, but there is also a communication the other way around. So whenever we assume a certain pose in our body, that automatically communicates to our brain a certain state of mind. So doing this gesture is already communicating celebration, is already communicating that everything is fine, and therefore it sets different neural pathway in motion in our brain. Now we go to the breathing warming up. How do we do the breathing warming up? Who of you has a dog? Yeah, then you know how they breathe when they have been running. So that's what we are going to do. We're going to do dog breathing. So we're going to breathe in. And when we breathe out, we go again, really moving your diaphragm. And for this exercise, you can also put your hand in the diaphragm and really feel like it's moving. And I promise you, for me, it hasn't been moving for the first month, maybe 2 even. Then I start doing laughter yoga, and then it starts moving. And now it's like, it's really like through abdominal exercises when I do this. So ready? Yeah, very well, yeah, molto bene, yeah. We are now ready to get into our first laughter exercise. So the way we are gonna start, so it's again, remember, like breathing out is a laughing is a breathe out, so it's an exhalation. So for every exercise we breathe in, and then we laugh. When we breathe out, we are laughing, and we laugh until we finish the oxygen, and then we breathe in again. Ready? And we start with a slow shy gradient laughter. So you breathe in and you start laughing slowly, maybe softly, maybe shy, with a hand in front of your mouth, and then you let it gradually increase. Ready? Breathe in. What we can also do is that we breathe in, pulling our chin in the back, because this opens up our throat. Then we hold for a few seconds, then we cannot hold anymore, we burst out laughing. Okay? Ready? And the thing with laughter yoga for me is that I never know what kind of sound will come up and out. So it's like, so I always laugh at my own sounds. And the important thing here is that we are laughing with each other and not at each other. So it's also like, we are here with our playfulness, and we don't fear judgment, and we just put ourselves on the line. So the next laughter is the bowel catapult. So what we are going to do is we are going to charge the laughter, because that's also very often what we do. You'll see most of the exercise, we charge the laughter. In this case, we charge it with the bowel, then we launch the bowel, and then we laugh with the bowel. So I'll demonstrate it very quickly, and then we do it together. Okay? So ready, steady, go. And and then we go of and the last one, molto bene, yeah! Molto bene, yeah! And then we do one exercise. It was very typical, like, because you what you can do is you can bring those laughter into each and every daily situation that you have. So one thing that the Indian Sartre did was this, what they were doing all day long was measuring what a meter was. So that's how it the 1 meter laughter came to be. So the way we do it is we measure a meter, and we measure it with 3A charging up, and then we laugh, opening our arms, and with whatever vowels you want to laugh. So I'll demonstrate it again very quickly for you. We go a. Ready, steady, go together. A. And then what you can do, for example, you can have all sorts of laughter for the morning routine. One of my favorite one for the morning routine is the stretch and wake up. So that goes like and then we laugh. Ready, steady, go together. Eh, eh, eh. And so you can do also like the morning face wash up. So you can imagine you do ready together. Or you can do the smiling cream laughter. So you get the vase, you open the vase, you get the cream, and then you spread the cream. And you can think up of all possible other laughter that you can do in your morning routine. What I want to do now with you is some animals. So we have some children here, so let's do some animals. So we can start with the penguin, which I already do like almost a bit in all the laughter. So it's how does the penguin does? He does and let's see the penguin. Ready, steady, go together. Ready, steady, together. Eh, eh, eh. And another one of my favorites, the three monkeys. Like I don't see, I don't hear, I don't talk, but I laugh. So we do it in this way. Ready, steady, go together. Eh, eh. Molto bene, yeah, molto bene, yeah. And by now, there might be the possibility that your inner critic voice is starting to show up and go like, what are you doing? What do you think you're doing? Have you become insane? Or whatever other message the inner critic might have with you. So how do we do? What do we do then? We do the inner critic laughter. How is that? Well, when the inner critic shows up, we welcome her because she has a message. So we go, we listen to her, we embrace the message, but we only take what's useful for us, if anything. Sometimes there is some useful message, sometimes not. And then we very politely thank her and send it away. And we laugh. Ready to do this together? Steady, go. Eh, eh, and in this part, you can imagine having whatever type of conversation you want to go, so you can make your own A for as long as you need it to be, yeah? And then you lunch. Want to do it together again? You want to do it again? We do it again. done. Yeah, we have one more time, one more laughter. Is there anything that you say, oh, this I would like to know, how can I turn this into a laughter? Throw it at me and I'll see if I can make it. First, you give it a shot to try and make it a laughter. Yeah. And otherwise I'll try. Okay. And very good, very good. So you saw the 10 minutes, we have done actually even already 15 minutes of laughter. So it goes incredibly quick. I find it super easy to do. It's one of the, like, I tried it for years to meditate and do all sorts of things, and I just could not get consistent at it. But this one is the one that really, since April, I'm feeling like incredibly consistent. It works. So final laughter before we close off is you have done a great job to put yourself on the line, to try out something that you've never done before. You listened to your inner voice and you ignored it for a moment, and you just done this. So we're gonna do the well done laughter. Well done to yourself. How do we do it? We do and then we hug ourselves and laugh and compliment ourselves. Ready? A. Very well. Yeah. Very well. Yeah. And finally, we conclude every session of laughter with a moment to recenter. There are here, this is also where the connection with yoga comes a lot, because there are at least 5 different respirations that we can use, plus yoga nidra. The one I choose for you today, because it's the most simple and the one that you can do at any moment of your day, is the humming. So the way it works is we close our eyes, we breathe in, and when we breathe out, we just hum. Ready? And we do it for 3 times on your own timing. So you breathe out as long as you can, and then you breathe in again. Yeah, welcome back. So